good way, the bad way, and the Homer Simpson way. All right, and the Homer Simpson way is wrong, but faster.
It's what you want to do, not necessarily what you should do. And what you want to do is murder them all. But it's murder by state, therefore acceptable. Kind of.
Murder
Yeah, we
them
got that
all,
on
you
record.
say.
Mao said murder by state is okay.
Murder by who?
Whomst.
Yeah.
I genuinely didn't hear. All I heard was murder by hair. As much as I'd love to murder by hair, I don't know what murder by hair is. Can someone murder by state? Okay, lovely. Why can't I dismiss all armies?
You have a lot of diplomatic pop-ups that are expiring with me.
I know. I know. They all
I don't know what they are.
They're all ransoms.
Yeah.
They're all ransoms.
Please let me in.
Please don't execute me in this mass execution. We can hear you planning.
I am just like walking, like dragging my baton along the bars of their cages, going, "Whom shall I execute first?" But yeah, maybe I shouldn't do that. I could just ransom them all and get half my money back. They did revolt a bit, but they're all my dynasty. Refill the coffers a little bit. Or a favour. Secret exposed. He's not the son of Thacker or someone. The husband, he was fathered by someone else. I'm lost for words, literally, because I don't know who any of these people are. My liege, your vassal, Thacker, what's his face? His son isn't his son. It's fathered by this other guy. I've never seen these men in my life. You were at the feast with them.
My culture has discovered bailiffs.
I should have paid attention to who I married.
Who did you marry?
She's mildly possessed.
That's actually not bad for you, Grum.
I know.
That's
I know.
nothing for Bana.
Usually it's, you know, she is a bit possessed.
That's a very doable.
I mean, she gets extra lifestyle experience for that for some reason. I guess it's
He's a
all the
possessed
visions.
genius. They probably balance each other out somewhat.
Is possessed heritable as well? It probably is.
I think so, yeah.
Oh, excuse me.
It doesn't say it's congenital.
Good enough.
There's probably a genetic aspect to possessed, so
To what? Sorry?
being
Possessed?
possessed.
Alright.
Given that it basically is it not schizophrenia?
Yeah, pretty much.
I believe there's a genetic component to that, is there not?
It's not just being a Scottish comic artist, am I right?
I'll tell you the same thing that I told Shadow Bob,
I don't know who that is.
but he knows.
Why is Mo talking to Shadowfax?
How am I talking to your shadow, Bob?
This
Oh.
conversation is spiraling well out of everyone's control.
I am...
Strangely enough, about the genetic schizophrenia, apparently in twin studies, not all. Well, when one of the twins has schizophrenia, half the time the other twin does not.
Yeah.
Which is, yeah,
So,
confounds the genetic side of it a wee bit.
Does it though? Does it not?
but
I
surely
mean,
half of the time it doesn't.
yeah. It's not a sure thing, but it's an increased likelihood, right?
Eh,
I
No, it's
use
literally
half
50-50.
lightly. I can't remember what the percentage was. But it was,
Okay,
but the
this
point was
anecdote
that
is flawed.
the point was that they don't always have it.
Okay,
Yeah, no kidding.
Where did what?
there we go. There's your answer.
They
If
don't.
someone has it, someone else might not have it.
But
Thank you,
they're
Grum.
genetically identical,
I appreciate your.
and they don't always have
I
it.
don't.
That is the point.
I appreciate what you're saying. Grum.
There's a
Appreciate what you're
point to
saying.
this.
You started it, and you know it.
Rarest Monkey says there's not enough wives. Rarest Monkey, I don't know for how long you've been tuned in, but Empress Akala, who is Mao, has Emperor. How are you back to life? Did you not die, Reese? Oh,
I
maybe
didn't
not.
die.
Well, anyway, the point is they're secret lovers, and yeah,
It's not very secret.
it's not very secret either.
I
So
have,
Costello
I
has
have been
seduced this
eloping with
one-legged, approx 15 seconds, isn't it, face? Well, there's your wives. Got your wives right here. And Mao's ex-husband was trying to kill him as well, I think. This guy that looks a bit
No,
like...
it's my actual current husband.
Alright, so not the guy that looks a bit like... what's the name of the actor? Shia LaBeouf. This other guy.
Henning Vin.
Oh, yeah,
Henning
good
Vane.
enough.
And Grum, I raised Grum myself, and I tried to make him a witch, but Grum said no. So he married someone who was possessed instead, which I think is a bit of a wash. So there you go. Oh, hello, cat. Thought I heard you. Standing
I would
out.
say
Standing out on the landing going, oh, I'm here. Come on. Come on, you little
Somebody is
scourge.
trying to install a plush carpet. Does the plush carpet event trigger for anything other than a murder scheme?
I don't think so.
Might just be a nice carpet. Sounds tactical enough, yeah.
Okay, real question for everyone involved except Nibface. Do you think Nibface would enjoy this game?
No.
No.
Okay, there we are.
Nymphace,
Point closed.
Nymphace would enjoy this game for about half an hour, then he would get bored.
Yes.
Sorry, Nymphace, I love you,
Nymphace,
but...
I love you,
yeah.
It's not.
Get in line, Mao.
No, I love him.
Everyone but Grum, apparently, so there you go. Yeah,
Face would like this game on Speed 4.
he would. He probably would like this game, but then he'd be like, BertieB, what am I supposed to click on here? I see land, and I don't, like, I'm clicking it and it's not doing anything. And I go, right, click on the person. Right, I've clicked on the person. Like, I'm clicking, and it's, I like, what do I click? You go, okay, find spouse. Oh, is this how I marry someone? So yeah, I could go on.
Very accurate, to be fair. With the keyboard sounds in the background.
Yeah, it's just missing a little neck fan.
Yeah, I was gonna say like. With that clicker.
Too complicated for puny brain. Nah, your brain is not too puny. It's just you like things a little bit more fast paced and a little bit more vulgar. So
You like decapitation and neck shooting.
yes,
That's all I will say.
neck shooting indeed. Yes,
You are streaming. I forgot.
Well, it's fine because you said shooting, right, and not anything
That's
else.
what I did say.
It's good.
More shooting, less hitting.
Well played.
Nice pairing, yeah. I mean, it has funny moments. No face. I think
Like,
it's one of these
when
games.
Costello forgot that he had seduced my player heir until he right-clicked on me.
break up with.
I literally said break up with
Solid.
Lumber. That was the only thing that said that we had done. Because it had been that long since we played. Oh.
Nimface, I think, would like this game because he could figure out. I think Nimface would actually be a master of like behind the scenes noobery, and like he'd there'd be bits of it he would enjoy,
Well-
but the 4 hours it would take to get there, he probably wouldn't. Is what I would
Every
say.
so often,
Another Costello.
every so often, my mind casts back to the time that we had that in-house role playing at BertieB's, and the face was the secret
Yeah.
like espionage guy, and he was
No,
like
no, no,
chained
no,
to
no.
us, and he tried
Newface
to
decided he was going to be. He was going to have his own special little quest.
Yeah.
He tried to like
Mm.
go and do his quest, but he was tied to us, and he.
What?
he-
Hang on.
he-
No, sorry, stop for 1 second.
We
Pause the
followed
game.
him and tied him up or something.
Yeah.
Sorry, pause the game. Everyone tune into my stream because you have to see the thing that has just popped up.
Hashtag ad.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna wait for the reactions.
I tell my husband, the Emperor, has presented an irrefutable evidence. Oh, my husband, the Emperor, has presented an. He just confessed.
Yeah.
He confessed to murdering you, or trying to murder
Attempting to
you.
murder. So he was behind both of the murder plots.
I like how it's
yes.
supposed to be a different portrait on either side, but it's both him.
I-
Standing beside the mirror.
I've had that
like
before. The
the
Spider-Man thing.
Spider-Man.
Yeah.
He's quite literally beside himself.
But look at this. Will happen no immediate
Grum.
effects.
Is
Has happened. Lost 30 opinion of
thanks to
Emperor
Stella.
Meekstum.
It's alright.
there's nothing.
Is that how you pronounce that?
Exposed my secret.
It's
Oh, no, that's-
pronoun.
it's-
Yeah.
Is
Pronoun trouble. The game is a bit strange. Yeah. Sometimes.
That is putting it very mildly.
Your forces have killed my nephew. Like, do you remember last time where I accidentally went to war and my heir was on the other side and I killed him in battle or something? Or my best friend and son was on the other side because he'd inherited something in a foreign kingdom. I was waiting for him to inherit, and then it's like, your forces killed my son or something. It's like, I was talking to myself.
Right, I'm just gonna divorce this dude.
Why not just
You're
imprison him?
free for an
I can't
elopement.
imprison him.
But
It's
he's
not giving me the option to imprison him.
exposed the secret if you've got a secret on him, and the secret
But apparently it has
is
been exposed. Actually, let me check that. Hooks, secrets. Nope, all I know is that my son is a witch.
okay.
I'm going to divorce him. You can't stop. You can't stop me from divorcing the man who has twice tried to murder me and told me to my face that he had tried to murder me.
But you got to admire the honesty.
Master?
That's
Sorry,
why
that just
the
dawned on me.
I was going to say that's why the event was him pointing at himself, because the event triggers for the spy master. But
Yeah, but-
the
But why
person that
would
he
you make
found
him
was
your
himself.
spy master if you
No, he's
thought
not,
he
he's not my
killed
spy
you?
master. He's not my spy master.
But he just admitted to wanting to kill you.
No, my husband is Emperor Meekstum. My spy master is Count Yanjing. They just look similar.
Okay, don't play the race card here. It was the same person.
Well, now we have that on record.
It was the same person. No, but it was your husband admitted.
Yeah, no, yeah. My husband admitted that he, unless
Cheers for
like, it's
tuning in, Face.
something to
Appreciate
do
you
with it,
stopping
he's
by.
got his own
We
court
just
somewhere.
know we all love you. That's,
Yeah,
that's all that
occasionally your
matters.
spouse will come to you with a secret.
That's true. Yeah, people can confess things or say, "Yeah, I have a secret you must know."
Here's my
I'm-
secret. I want to
am
kill you
divorcing
sometimes.
him.
Oh, I
had
went
a
to
dream
feast by
where I
mistake.
killed you. Oh no, it was reality.
Speaking of dreams, am I right?
Hmm.
Apparently, I am an NFT salesman in another life. A
Are
door-to-door one.
Oh no. You're like the NFT salesman apprentice.
Assistant, yeah, apprentice. Yes.
That was a weird dream.
Well, I just stabbed a person to death for trying to murder me.
Seems fair.
My murder scheme on me has been abandoned.
Apparently, my Rohit is sinful. How could you do this to me, bum pal? Wait, hang on. He's not even my. Who is this guy? Purohit of where?
He's your pal.
He's not. He's not mine. Oh, I learned of someone's lover secret. Oh, okay.
BertieB.
Right, Grum. How close are you to forming an empire? Are you at war with Rashtra? Rashtrakuta
Once
yet?
I take over this kingdom, I'm not sure. And then I still have your stuff to deal with.
I promise to surrender them to you immediately. Oh, I should be converting people to witchcraft, shouldn't I? 333 living members. Yeah, I'll get this coven eventually. 28%. That seems a bit low.
How many living members do you have?
333.
Oh, more than me. That's it. That was the one thing I had.
Officially or unofficially, Costello?
Yeah, he's asking the important questions here.
That is right.
To be fair, I think you had the Empire first of all of us, so you've got all that.
No, I think it was you.
No, I don't think so. I was just, I think I was not far behind you, but I was behind you, I think. My vassal Thacker Changarta, excuse me, Changarta. Like, it's so common now, I just, like, assume that it's a real name, but it's
I was going to say
not.
it could be real.
It's definitely not.
You don't know that it's not.
I know that I started naming a bunch of people Changarta, and it's just... Oh.
It's just stuck.
Mao, who do you want to marry?
It's one of your courtiers. He has a decent diplomacy score.
It may be your heir.
He's not House Jaden.
How does
he... Maybe your primary heir.
How do you get 600 fame for marrying? Oh, he is actually not lowborn. There you go. Yeah, he can be your emperor then. I agree. I consent if you send me a nice dowry.
And now to watch the murder schemes roll back in.
Wait, you didn't want to elope with me?
Well, I've got this guy who's just appeared at my court. He is lustful, if you're interested, Reese.
No, I'm fully married, but
no, this isn't marriage. This is just, you know,
okay.
wanted to seduce them. But I've recruited him as a commander, so there you go.
He's there for a good time, Costello, not for a long time.
Exactly.
I have a lot of allies.
It was one of you jumping into my stream that boosted my numbers there, or if it was someone who came into the stream looking for like Crusader Kings co-op action and instead got us.
This has been really quite eventful. I've never fought a war of that size in any Crusader Kings game, of the 2 Crusader Kings games I've played. Even when the Empire of Wales was at its at its highest extent is probably what I was trying to say there. Never quite fought a war like that. They lost McCool there for a minute.
Did you form Wales into an empire?
Yeah, we were both empires by the end of that game. You had like England and half of most of Scandinavia, all of Scandinavia after. Didn't you? After.
Do you have the VODs of that? I would be interested in rewatching.
It was quite early on. I'd need to go back and have a look. I don't think I do. I've looked for it before, but
Wow, the only VOD I want, and it's the only VOD you don't have.
of the like 4,000 videos I have, do you have that one?
Yeah. No, I don't. I specifically didn't record that because I knew you would ask.
Yeah, 6 years later, I knew it would be the one that you.
I knew. Here it is. Here it is. These are like Darren Brown. I've written this on an envelope. A prediction for the year 2022.
Yeah, that was my
Available, that's
prediction.
for this one VOD. I
All
don't
the
have
things.
it. It's gone. It's gone. The floppy disks don't exist anymore. They have been shredded.
Went very New York there for a moment. That was quite impressive.
They have been shredded. Yeah.
Stephen Hawking.
That was not Hawking.
Stephen Hawking, did you say?
That's what Mo said.
Oh my.
Is that
That's low, Mo.
But it was. It was the same intonation that his voice used.
No, I think.
Are we
he
talking
was
about
saying
this?
that he got shredded.
Are we talking about the
a
same
robot.
Stephen Hawking here?
The one that Costello just imitated, yes.
Not okay. Okay, I'm just backing out at this point. I'm just gonna look at my traits, and there's a lot of them. Oh, I could go on a pilgrimage. Yeah. To
Stephen J. Hawk.
Stephen J. Hawk. Yeah, he does a lot of 80s kind of action TV shows. Stephen J. Hawking production. I quite like that, actually. Well done.
I don't know what reference that was.
Stephen Cannell, who did all the like A-Team and Quantum Leap and all that kind of stuff. Don't know if he did Quantum Leap.
Yeah. I knew that reference.
Good. Just you know.
Yeah.
There we go, Dvarka. There we go. That's the one I want to go to. Guess we're all on the same
So-
page here.
Do you think Paradox will create like a final game where they actually incorporate every single mechanic that they think is the best, rather
Nah.
than piecemealing together every mechanic that they have in every game?
I would play Stellaris if that's what you're getting at.
That was my next question, but
There is new DLC coming out for it, is there not?
For Stellaris, probably.
you
There's a
what?
Paradox game after all. I haven't been following it, so.
Oh, DLC. Huh?
Oh yeah, the war is over. I can send you that screenshot now.
War is over.
Indeed.
Good old Chinwang. Oh, this is an elder Chinwang.
Elder Chinwang.
Yeah, it's my favorite
You
fantasy
make fun.
series.
Damn it. I was going to say my favorite uncle.
Three factions against me now.
Ah. We're just going to let that one go then.
Sorry, I'm reading an event on the pilgrimage. And sending Reese a screenshot.
So it's a screenshot of.
What does it look like? It's
Is
a
this our game or a different
No,
game?
I started again.
Ah. And you just declared on Germany?
I did because, well, yeah,
And you beat them?
I beat them. It felt really good.
As Poland?
It felt really, really
In
thematically
1939?
entirely within my kitchen. Yes, I really did. Felt so good.
I mean, how? We could barely beat whoever we fought that one time.
Czechoslovakia.
We can barely beat them.
So supply, paying attention to that apparently does make a big difference.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Preserving your own and cutting off the enemies as well. So I ended up doing. Oh, I got the trait Wise Woman, the Wise Woman Blood Mother. Lovely. So I ended up doing quite late on is the cheesy encircle the capital, but don't actually take it, even though I could, to cut off supply from everywhere. Which my counselor died after a lengthy torture session. Lovely.
See, that was my question. Does taking the capital also not cut off supply?
No, because they get a new capital. So I did that at first, and then they retook Berlin. And I was like, oh no, but then, but actually, perhaps yes. Perhaps I could make this to my advantage. It took me a long time to capitalize on that, but and probably, I don't know if that itself made the difference, but yeah, carving up supply lines is the way to go. And other things as well, like when you say you have a row of three, you have a pocket of three. Go for the middle of the pocket to split it into two separate things, because you only get the encirclement penalty when it's completely encircled. Excellent. I converted Damn That's a Good Name, Marani, to Witchcraft. There's things like that. But as I say, it was really, really micro heavy. I was going like... I built a railway to connect two bits of supply. And it's really quick to build that, just a short segment of railway, and it took like hours to build because I was going so slowly to micro it.
2 hours IRL or in game?
IRL. Someone else just die of a lengthy torture session. Can I figure out who tortured this guy to death?
It should be killer.
Yeah, killed by.
It just says bled out after a lengthy torture session. Where should I be looking for this?
And their characters when it should be killed by, like in the skull.
No, the skull just says bled out after a lengthy torture session on the 21st of August, 1091. Doesn't actually say who tortured him to death. Yes. Game is reminding me of I'm able to vassalize a nearby king.
Which nearby king? It wouldn't happen to be young Tima.
Maybe.
Sorry, I'm just looking at my character's first husband, Horatio of the Hantawadi. Died under mysterious circumstances on the 11th of July, 1064.
Yeah, it's fine. But, I mean, what goes around comes around, Mao. All I'm saying.
Wait, hang on. Let me now find out who that guy is to you.
He was my half-brother.
And what, did he stumble in, or... somebody's plotting to kill my daughter now?
Who isn't plotting to kill someone in your family?
I don't know. They're all horrible. There's a large country up in Siberia just called Ob.
Ob?
Ob.
See, I said that too in Europa when there was a country called U, like the
Yes.
letter U.
Yeah, it's right beside you.
Or U, it is the U with a double dot. I don't know how you pronounce it.
Ooh.
DRCs.
Mao may correct me. Oh wait, he already has.
Oh yeah, we've